Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Sergeant Neutral Play Survival Chaos. Let's just hop in here. We're playing as the dwarves. Let's send out... We gotta wait for that little freeze to come through in 3... Maybe I can do it in time. Not quite in time. But we're playing against the tauren, the rogues, and the void elves. So actually a pretty spicy combination. And that's going to be 5 for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this wrecker tank replaces the steam tank. Wrecking ball, 20% chance to stun for 1.4 seconds. Not a bad combination. But most importantly, 20% attack rate is kind of buck wild, I have to say. So we are going to be picking that up. And then, for those of you who don't know, the dwarves have, are really basically endgame monsters. But what's also important to keep in mind is that early game, they're going to get absolutely steamrolled. Like, they're just not very good. Alright, so we've got the rangers here. Void elves here, and no gold mines. Okay. And so the tauren are across from us, void elves are here, and the rogues are over on this side. And luckily, we also haven't seen any nukes come in, so there's going to be none of that ridiculousness. And alright, the good news is, the good and bad news is that there's no very strong early game race, like the demons or something like that kicking in. So that should give us a little bit more time to really kind of get the gears going. But that also means, unfortunately, that the end game is just going to be filled with a lot of powerhouse races, unless we can knock some of them out fast. And that would be kind of our ideal situation. So we are going to be picking up this workshop here, as per the usual, then go into the basic craftsmanship. Super chill, super relaxed, super easy going, baby. And we're hitting their backline, which is very, very good sign for us. Because, it gets them going. And here are our wrecker tanks. So they're going to be considerably more powerful than our steam tanks. And hopefully that'll be enough, basically. Alright, so they're starting to shoot a little bit here. I do love the fact that they're essentially just, like, flails on balls. Balls on chains. I don't know, man. English is hard. Alright, let's get this basic craftsmanship going. Bop. Okay, so he's already gone full tier 2, which gives us a lot of time to really command the middle, which makes me very happy. And we are actually pushing all the way through, which... not exactly what you want when you're trying to build up a good presence in the middle, but sometimes that's just the way it goes, baby. But here we are. We're making really nice progress, though. We're getting good stuns off. We're getting good pushes. And then this will also give us, which doesn't always happen, good vision into what the tauren are up to. Hopefully we'll be able to get a view of their... Nope, not quite, but we will later on. And we are dominating the middle, which is nice. They've got 1 level of damage. That was maybe a little too much. No, we'll be fine. Gonna let them push in a little bit more. Boom. Just to negate as much damage as we can. So he's gone 1 level of magic and 2 levels of econ. Alright, that's fine. I don't want to go straight for advanced craftsmanship because I feel like that's a little too much of an investment right off the bat. But getting more damage, I think, would be very helpful. Alright, so he has gone tier 2 in the middle. They've got some magic going. Alright, so yeah, we should really think about kind of investing in our units here. Unfortunately, because we got separated that fast, we just don't have the presence that I was hoping we would have in the middle at this point. But that's part of the game. You know, it's certainly irritating, but it's certainly not the end of the world either. And we are going to start chewing through them as our upgrades start piling on. Because, boy, baby, are they going to start piling. Makes me a happy, happy man. And here we go. So. Yeah, still getting our shit kicked in the middle, but hopefully we'll be able to undo a significant portion of this. And we're holding here. We're holding. It's essentially all we can do. Yeah, hopefully they're going to be able to just push through and kind of destroy each other instead of just focus on me. Perfect. And we just snuck through there. That's exactly what we were looking for. I can take a little damage here. I'd rather save up. Workshop? Okay, that is workshop. Alright, so I think we're going to be going tier 2 into the Void Elves, because I think... no, let's go into the Rogues. The Rogues are the ones... Well, frankly, I'm a little bit afraid of both. And when I say a little, I'm, like, very much afraid of both of these people. I'd say probably the Rogues, just because they're this much closer. Unfortunately, we're just gonna miss the bonus. I mean, the spawn. And here we'll probably just tier 1 this, nuke it down, and move on. Yeah, so we've pretty much lost... We have lost mid. That's fine. 9, 8, 7, 6. The good news is we're going to have a good spawn here. 4, 3. Boom, 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 boom. No, we don't need it. We don't need it. I mean, that would just be greed. That would be too greedy. And then part of me also does want to maybe wait until tier 4. I mean, tier 4. Tier 2. So I can start accessing this stuff. We'll see. I mean, there's a lot of ways we can make this work. There's also a lot of ways we can screw it up, but I prefer not to think that way. All right. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna be chewing through them, and I'm gonna push this way. Okay, so Marox has captured a neutral building. I'm gonna save up here because I just want to double check and make sure he's not coming into me. If he is coming into me, then I'll just bump this up to tier 2. Yep, he is. All right. So with that in mind, let's get some improved iron armor. Good, we got this nice push going, baby. That's a tier 1 we got out of him. Couple good smacks on the building. And he's spending a lot of money to counter us. Good, 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 good. Because here comes a big ol' pushback. A big ol' pushback. Rifleman going out first is a bold strategy, my friend. Not saying you're not really built for it, but you're definitely not really built for it. Unfortunately, we are just at the worst possible position because we're shooting uphill, which means that we're going to be missing a lot more often than not. They're 3 and 2, and I think we just hit 3 and 2 as well. Yes, we did. Do I want advanced craftsmanship? I feel like I should get it. Yeah. Alright, so he's gone tier 3 in the middle. That's fine. And it looks like the Pegasus Rider are the bonus. Is the bonus. I'm not entirely sure. The rogues aren't really a race I've played a tremendous amount of, but I would assume maybe that's what the bonus is. We're 3 and 2. Okay, so yeah, I mean, we're going to be able to slowly chew our way through them. We're going to be able to chew our way through them, maybe not as quickly as we would like, but we're going to get there. And it looks like they're going to get a great spawn for themselves. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. They're going to meet right about here, which is not good for us at all. Yep. Luckily, we have the extra level of workshop. They're pushing in nicely. But here comes a bit of a defense here. Okay, that's it. We're good. Time for you to go to tier 2. Ooh, boy, here we go, here we go, here we go. We've got the defense on lock, though. We're fine in terms of defense. Are we? Yeah, we're fine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Plus 20% building damage. Yeah, I like the defensive ones a lot. Okay, so now that we're here... Yep. We're going to be picking that up. Self-repair bots, I think, also very important. Those two are kind of like the big two. Because that provides a lot of kind of like the sustained both damage and just survivability, which we don't always have as the dwarves, especially as the dwarves. 2, 1, 0. And then I would like to get basic runic might. Just so we can start working our way towards shockwave and kind of the more important and powerful builds. Not builds, more magic. Yeah, the more powerful magic. There you go. All right, so yeah, things are going pretty well. Unfortunately, we've gotten completely lambasted out of the middle, but you know, frankly, there are worse places to get lambasted out of. So great, that's going. That should all hit at roughly the same time. So we're just gonna get a big power spike, baby. Alright, so here we are. We're going in. Fortunately, we did take that big spell, tier 1 spell damage from the Void Elves. Meditation Shrine is level 2, so we do have to keep our eyes out for heroes. Get that going. Composite armor, super important. And see, I love the self-repair bots. It's so nice. Because the second they get out, all of a sudden it just starts skyrocketing. Kind of a late time to get Tribal Totem, and it looks like they were shooting off in that direction as well, which means that's 1,000 gold that they probably wanted to use elsewhere. Okay, Mercenary Camp still level 2. Dumped a whole bunch of units in there, that's fine. Okay, we're getting composite armor. Advanced guns could also be super, super interesting. Advanced guns, yep. And let's up our Damagi a little bit more. Yeah, because they're still 3 and 3, so we're going to be able to get the edge in terms of damage. And in terms of research, how are we looking? Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. It's going to be a big old push, but we're going to be able to handle that pretty okay. It's going to be a little more concerning, but I think we'll be able to throw probably a hero down one of these lanes. Here comes Sweet Tooth. Luckily, our buildings are going to be doing some crazy damage. Unfortunately, it's just going to be a lot of meat for us to defend against. Especially these tauren are just an irritating... Yeah, they're 7 and 3, so they've gotten full melee. Full into melee builds here. Is that already... Okay, that's 2. Lesser Impale is 2. Thunder Wave I could really use pretty soon. Four, 3, 2, 1. Alright, that was I didn't need to use that 50 gold. But sometimes it's just the way it goes. He's going to go down. Born Thornton are going to be taking a considerable amount of damage, but nothing I'm super concerned about. Let's hit them. Let's hit their back line. Throw them out. Alright. And we're pushing. We're pushing back. We're pushing back, baby. Fairly comfortably. That was far less of a scary defense than I thought it was going to be. I really thought that was going to be relatively down to the wire, but I was wrong. And I often am. So that's how it is. Sometimes that's just how it be. We get +1 level of composite armor. Awesome. So really kind of a heavy lean to in terms of the tankiness of the tanks, ironically enough. 2, 1, 0. Pop. Getting some more armor, baby. Just a little more armor. Armor, baby. Let's get some basic steel. Alright, so now this is kind of just like, once again, it's exactly what we want. It's a mess. Borden Thornton are going to be kind of like making their way there. Fortunately, Mortar is just hanging out there, but that's how it is. 5 and 3, and we're going to be 4 and 4. That's good. It's very good for us. Just so much HP per second regen. And then I think I'll be getting this, and my next upgrade will be getting the next level of repair bots, because I've got all the ones that I kind of want right now. Combat training could be quite nice. But once again, in terms of, like, what I need right now, I wouldn't necessarily put it high up on my Maslov list of needs. What do you... Okay, so you're just coming to check on your mortar? That's fine. We could really have used you on this initial push, bud. We really... That would have been pretty awesome. But what is nice is that he is going to be hanging back and not taking nearly as much damage. And he actually looks like he tiered 1'd me there, which was interesting. Picking that up, and this is just going to be a slow grind back, but we're fine with that. 5 and 4, so we're actually starting to outpace these guys, which is awesome in terms of upgrades. So great, that's going in, that's going in. A lot of... I'm very happy with kind of the state of a lot of our bonuses here. Unfortunately, Born Thornton are going to go down. So with that in mind, I'll be upgrading this to the maximum that we can for the moment. They're 5 and 4, and he's gotten unit upgrades. Axe, yeah, axe. Oh, axe thrower must be his bonus. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay. So things are going pretty well in the middle. I mean, you know, all things considered. I'm not super, you know, attached to our presence in the middle. Great, so we've got the good boom powder, basically. And I think I'm going to be saving up to around 2,500. That way I can go tier 3 and probably, like, Murden or something. Actually, no, probably Bran here to get that going. That's a nice tier 1. Here's Irvia Maro Song. Yeah, because what we also really need to start doing is just getting more mechanical units on the fields. That way we can really take advantage of the self-healing, of that. You know, all of a sudden we're putting out a ton more missiles. Yeah, and middle's just middle. The good news is we do know Flint Shadowmoor's in the middle, so he won't be bothering us for a while, which is awesome. This is going to be an unpleasant hold, but, I mean, a relatively easy one. Alright, here we are. And the good news is Ren's Bronbeard is staying back, so we'll be able to hold that. And then we just went tier 3 into him, which makes me a happy man. And remember, once Casson is pushing up like that, Casson's in trouble. Yep. So Casson's down, and that actually looks like that might be able to give me enough for a hero on that side, or at least close to. Fortunately, they got a very good spawn on us, but we'll be able to finagle that, I think, relatively quickly. I don't know who that is. Maybe survival? Yeah, and Irvia's just taken massive hits. Unfortunately, so is my barracks. But that was a good little flip around. We're good now. We're fine. As we'll pick up the iron axes. Yeah. Irvia's almost really... It almost looks like she's trying to find the place in which she can get hit by the most amount of things. Which I, for one, highly appreciate. There she goes. Okay, so it's still Merc Camp level 2. Flint Shadowmoor is going to do a ton of damage here. Yeah, Flint Shadow were just single-handedly ruined my entire life. Just straight up murdered me. I would like to go tier 3 into this. But I'm not worried about that push. Damn, not quite. Yeah, because they're still not going tier 3 into me, so this is essentially just kind of a stalemate here. Hopefully we'll be able to do some damage like we did here. I'm content with that amount of damage. Very content, actually. We can start looking at more composite armor. I think I would like to get some better imbued craftsmanship. Because I'm not super excited about the idea of sending a hero into Flint Shadowmourne. Or whatever his name is. Flint, you know. Insert irritatingly powerful hero name here. Because I just don't think we can do much. Especially not a level 1 Murd. It's just going to get dunked on. Straight up dunkarood. Alright, so we're pulling some stuff there, which we weren't. Oh, tier 2. Interesting. He must have been getting hit from top. 1, 0. Please be a good spawn. It is a good spawn. We love good spawns. Right, the important part... Here it is. Alright. The important part was getting... Flint Shadowmourne in the range of some towers. Hello? There it is. Alright. Don't know why I sent Rune Priests out, but here we are. Yeah, that took a hell of a lot of damage. Alright, so it looks like he's been able to pull the units away from there, which is a shame. Some enhanced craftsmanship. We've got some gyrocopters coming back in. After they're done being all immobilized and stuff. Got to make sure we repair that as fast as possible. There it is. And luckily we've got wood supply here, so we're going to be able to regen faster than most. And hopefully this quick turnaround will be... Oh, and he's still tier 2. Alright, so this may give us the opening we need, especially with Warden Thornton. Unfortunately, Lord Garithos is going to be able to really hold the line here. That's a tier 2. That's excellent, especially since we didn't get completely wiped out. We still have Warden Thornton. Unfortunately, they are well within range of the enemy. Taking hits. Okay, so that's going to be scurry. But we are smacking his barracks. I think we have it. Yep. Perfect. Perfection. Okay, so Alright, that should be enough. We'll see how this goes, but I think we're good. Yeah, because a lot of these are after images, so we'll be able to chew through them. I mean, it's a deceptively large force, but we'll be okay. Especially if Bran's Bronzebeard takes a lot of the hits, we'll be fine. Then I can finally go to tier 3. Yep. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. And the fact that we were able to pick the bottom is wonderful for us. Good, 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 good. It's all coming up looking pretty good. Let's get some flaming rounds. Just for fun. And this is wonderful because I don't really need to pay attention to the rogues anymore. I can really put a lot more pressure on our dear friends, the Void Elves, because they're starting to get to the point where I don't super like them anymore. But this runic might could actually be very, very helpful in terms of clearing kind of all of their after images. Yeah, and this is, the middle is still raging on. Alright, so. That's going in, that's going in, that's going in. Perfect, because the next thing I would like to do is upgrade this to tier 4 here. Just really keep him on an uncomfortably defensive position, which is not what you want to do against the dwarves, because the dwarves, and they're kings of defense. And I can't believe I've been able to actually save this, so I'll just keep on repairing this constantly. Ambush, that's the jailer prick, I think. Might be Flint too. Oh, that was one of these. Interesting. Iron Tusk. I mean, it was definitely Iron Tusk, but I just don't know where it's headed, and that's, you know, as per the usual, consistently terrifying to me. Great. Great, 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 great. We've got 1,500 here.
We elves are not easy prey.
Alright, so here we go. All those shockwaves going in, absolutely wiping out that initial wave. They're defenders. Good, 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 good. We're going to be picking that up. Meditation Shrine level 2. Okay. Alright. Good to know, good to know, good to know. Unfortunately, really not the setup we wanted here. Where's my hero? Oh, there he is. There's Bran. And I think I will be throwing Fat Helga down that line. Because it's unlikely he'll be able to get that much gold that fast that he'll be able to go to tier 3 shrine and get enough money. It's essentially, he's not going to be getting 5,500 gold that quickly. At least I find that relatively unlikely. And there we are, we're pushing back. Push it back now, y'all. Dun 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 dun. Boom. Boom. Reverse, reverse. Boom. Reverse, reverse. So yeah, I mean, at the moment, we're kicking back because I think ideally we're going to be able to deal kind of a death blow to the Void Elves here. Which would be my favorite thing. Ba-da-na-na-na-na. So yeah, and this will just, I mean, this is just going to keep kind of going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Oh, so he has gone tier 4 into me. Good. Good, 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 good. Because, That's more money he can't spend getting ready to counter a special unit.
Should I mess someone up?
And unfortunately, Santuch is just having a real rough game for the moment. This is fine. I'm not devastatingly concerned. If I get Siege Team and Born Thornton, ooh, baby. Oh, baby. Which I think it looks like I'll be able to get. Oh, I'll definitely be able to get, especially if I'm able to just kind of work on one of these towers. Awesome. He's going for tier 3. Oh, so close. So close. Still gonna get it, though. 2, 1. Really, really bad spawn for us, though. We've got the setup coming, though. Oh, when did I upgrade this to tier 4? Okay. And look at all of those after images just vanish. That makes me a very happy man. We're going to upgrade that. Now, Laria's just getting absolutely clobber-knockered. Whiz-dangled. Boom. Thwippity, thwoppity, boppity, doop. That's exactly what happened. Oh, yeah, so it was Iron Tusk that did all this. And Santux is really holding on. Bless him. Bless him, he's holding on, and it's not easy to do. It's not easy to do, but he's doing it. Much respect. Truly, truly much respect. Alright, so here we are. We're pushing, we're pushing, we're pushing, we're pushing, we're pushing. We love it. We love to push, baby. We love to push. And we also love getting all this HP back. Well, especially when they almost take a trip back here, because it's just that much more HP that they're regaining. Yeah, I mean, we're just absolutely crushing it at the moment. At the mo. Okay, Borden Thornton taking a little time to come back isn't the worst thing in the world. It's certainly irritating, and I'd rather it not happen, but also I'm sick. I'm Sakwa. It happens. Let's get some just some more advanced guns, because that also helps the gyrocopter, which I would like to buff up. See, this, however, is not what I wanted. Still Meditation Shrine level 2, and it's going to take a lot of firepower to take down Fat Helga and Born Thornton. They might be able to do it, but it's going to be difficult. It's going to be a real commitment of resources. Alright, now we're going to be picking up some improved pure gunpowder. Yeah, poor Irvia is just not... And unfortunately, they're just far enough that Fat Helga isn't taking the damage she needs to take to really defend this. It's going to be a tough defense for them. Alright, so we're picking that up, we're picking that up, we're picking that up. Let's also pick up level 3 of missile launchers. Now we just have to hope the aggro behaves, which we never know if it does. Okay, they're throwing out 2 more heroes, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Also commit to the kind of proper aggression here. -7 armor. That's half the armor gone. It looks like they might be able to hold, though. Even with Bran and another wave coming in. Oh, but their defense is starting to get pulled off. Is there some kind of mind control? Huh. Let's just get some more. Just keep sending them down there. No, but they're finally gonna get Fat Helga. Curses. But luckily, Irvia's gonna go down, right? Irvia's gonna go down, right? Okay, Irvia's down. Alright, so at least that. And we're slowly chewing down Flint Shadow more. It's a tough look up, though. And we've got 2 heroes coming in. Alright. Well, time to sit back and save up, I think. We lost his middle barracks. Okay, good. At the very least, we've weakened him in some way, shape, or form. I think Fat Helga, if we can afford her, plus a tier 2 should pretty much eliminate all real concerns, I think, to a certain degree. Because Flint Shadowmoor is going to be able to deal with that. We're not going to be able to get that, but we can send out our 2 guys, because I don't want to send out Myrddin, because even though he is a fantastic hero, he's so low level at the moment. Great. So now that that's really kind of evened the field here, now we can throw him out, get some experience without being in as much danger. Oh, he's going to get murdered right away, isn't he? Yep. If we could focus on survival, that would be fantastic. We're just going to keep knocking on their doors. I don't need, nor do I think it's wise to put that much more resources into their attack here. Focus survival, please. Alright, good. Survival's down. We're going to be 8 and 7, and this is going to be a nice little push. He's level 5. Good. Alright, and this is, you know, just kind of a fine little back and forth. Probably should get Supreme Craftsmanship. Yeah. I just don't really have a reason not to at this point. We've got to start supplementing our economy. And here comes 3 heroes. They're down here. I don't know how many they have here. And we just got a great spawn, because that'll allow this group to kind of catch up with us. which will just kind of compound the problems that they are probably going to end up having here. Well, there's Kaara. That's a problem for us, certainly. And survival. There's a lot of things that I don't love about this situation. And we're not, unfortunately, hitting any of what I would like to be hitting. That being said, what we are doing is holding them off so we can keep making money. So we can send out Fat Helga and probably someone else along with them. And don't forget, they still haven't dislodged us just yet. They're doing a pretty good job of it, but we're still holding on. We're still kind of sticking on them. Yeah, Murden's down. That's fine. I wish survival still wasn't there, but you know, that's part of it. Yeah, we're gonna be able to get our terrible twosome here, which I like. Yep. This could be a really unpleasant push for him to have to deal with. Oh, but he got a good spawn here. Good. And he used his flint very well. I don't want to spend any money yet. Nope. I want to get this defense going, and then I'll think about spending money. Alright. Okay. This, let's keep repairing. We could even probably yeet Murden down from this way. Might not be a bad idea. Okay, good. And here comes Murden. And Kara's just getting real real boopity bopped here. A real sweep bomb! And that is the scientific term, ladies and gentlemen. Sweep bomb is the scientific term for what's happening here. I'm gonna repair that. It's still tier 3, so I'm happy, very happy with that, in fact. Great. And there they go. There she goes. There goes Kara again. Repair bots. Now we just have to deal with survival, but unfortunately he's just got so much bearing down on him. I don't think that's going to be a huge ask. And there he goes. Yep. I'm so happy we were able to really recover that this barracks, because it was a little scary there for a second. I was not super thrilled with how it was looking. And Flint Shadowmoor is going to go down again. Yeah, so this seems to be the beginning of the end for our dear friend, the Rogues. Alright, there goes Flint Shadowmoor. I'm gonna save up because I just want to make sure that, you know, I'm not about to get lambasted by the Void Elves. But luckily, they've all been able to heal a little bit. We're all starting to push back up. There's Irvia. Her only problem is that she tends to phase out, which means we really tend to change our aggro. I think we're in good enough shape that I can go tier 4 in the middle. There's a tier 2. Unfortunately, I don't know if that really did as much as he hoped it was going to. Or they. I don't know if it's, you know, I don't know the gender or the sex or the identity of the person of Marox. Alright. Yep. And here we go. This is kind of a slow burn here. Kara's coming in. So we will have to deal with this push again, but I'm not incredibly... I mean, it's irritating for sure, but I'm not incredibly concerned about it. There's Kasan, the jailer. I didn't want to do defend, but oh well. Combat training might as well. We've got Brand's Bronzebeard. We've got Maximum... Just kind of a lot of maximums at this point. I'm going to save up because I know I can get Fat Helga back out. And if that's what we have to do to counter Kara, that's what we've got to do to counter Kara. And it doesn't look like maybe the tauren have gone tier 4 in the middle. I'm going to keep an eye out here, but I think that's the case. I don't think they've gone tier 4. We are going to have to keep an eye out because I don't know where Iron Tusk is going. And this, unfortunately, is going to be enough to really just kind of, like, grind us down here. Because, as you just witnessed, they just fully push their way through. People who won't be able to push their way through are these poor people, though. That must be a jailer thing. Okay. And I'm comfortable dropping a tier 2 on this just so we can really clean it up. And we are going to have to be pretty quick on our feet. Okay, we are starting to regain the middle. We're going to have to be pretty quick on our feet here. Boom, boom, boom. Tier 2. Pull it in. Oh, Fat Helga! Well, Fat Helga's going to be a right proper pain for them in the middle. And this isn't unsalvageable, but boy oh boy, was that not part of the plan. The good news is, I don't think Kara has quite enough, like, aggressive wave clear that we won't be able to kind of keep her isolated and hurting. Which is a horrible thing to say out of any other context than this specific context. Please do not ever keep people isolated and hurting. Unless they're trying to destroy your base in a video game. Okay, Kara's down. We unfortunately have Fat Helga. Well, I mean, she's going to be getting a ton of experience here. Kodo Beast, so that's his tier 4. Got it. It's not like the slingshot or whatever it is normally. And Santux is holding the line. Good lord. Alright, divine craftsmanship, absolutely. Just get that economy as strong and our buildings as sturdy as possible. Alright, now that that's there... Mortar barrage, shredder rounds. Is there anything else I can get? Yeah, some more advanced guns. Flaming rounds also sound pretty excellent. Yeah, we got 2 heroes going down that way. Flaming rounds, absolutely. Oh, pardon me. Okay, here's Iron Tusk. We gotta be really, really careful that Iron Tusk doesn't swing around and start attacking us. Because that would be the worst of all options, baby. Ba-na-na-na-na. Well, there's certainly a lot going on here. And it looks like we're going to be able to push through here, which is going to be terrifying for our dear tauren friends. Oh, no. The tauren got very lucky. Alright, let's go. Go, 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 go. Good, they're holding there. My hoof and your ass have an appointment. Good lord. Unfortunately, here comes Iron Tusk. Oh, and there's the 13th floor elevator, and he's going to be getting hit with Fat Helga coming in the middle. Let's get some improved mithril armor. Combat veterans for sure. How's the composite armor? 850, we can absolutely afford that. They're throwing out a lot of units here. That's another tier 2. All right. At least I'll be getting Fat Helga back. And Iron Tusk is going to be held on here for a long, long time. Now, part of me is tempted to use an ultimate weapon here, but no. They haven't opened fire with the ultimate weapon on me, so I'm not going to do it on them. Frankly, at this point, I'm just going to kick back, keep making money, prepare my next assault. Let's all just finish off the armor. And Iron Tusk is done what we were afraid. Oh, no. Yeah, no, no, Iron Tusk. Okay, so we've got Bane coming after me, and Cairn. Not the end of the world. Good defense being held on here. This is super irritating. That Iron Tusk level 28, I'm gonna have to deal with myself. But what is also nice is that it is super isolated.
Research complete. Our allies' hero has been slain.
Yeah, Fat Helga's dead. Just as her saviors were coming to help, she fell. Sweet Tooth has lost his right barracks. Okay, so we are officially the only person
Off I go then. Research complete.
that still have all 3 barracks. That could, as we've seen in several games, could change very quickly. But I am very content with how this is going. This is going to be the next kind of big defense that we have to pull off. But I've got a lot of heroes to use. And frankly, the fact that the 13th floor elevator's just been holding down the line so hard. Here comes Kassan.
Our town is under attack. Research complete.
I mean, if we really want to play this game, fam, let's do it. I've done this ridiculous nonsense before. Try me. There goes Flint Shadowmoor. Then I'm going to be interested to see where Iron Tusk goes. Yeah, I mean, he's down a significant advantage because my base is still looking pretty healthy. Okay, good. So I can do that. Yep, okay, good. Might as well get some improved steel axes. What else do we need? Composite armor would be nice. And the reason why I'm holding off on, you know, you spending the insane amount of money we do have is really just to,
Our town is under attack.
Alright, I mean,
Research
we're just gonna keep doing this, aren't we, buddy? I'm fine with it. I come out on top in the long run. So, works for me, my friend. Yeah, because this is still a bit of a cluster. Go mid, go mid. Oh, thank God. Okay. Advanced steel axes. That's researching, that's researching. What can you research? Let's get you some more combat training. And then let's get you some more flaming rounds. And we're still making 200 gold a turn, so like I'm fine with that. So I think this should be enough to knock him.
We humans have to stick together.
Let's upgrade this to tier 4.
Upgrade complete.
We humans have to stick together. Kind of dicks about it, though. And then we're just going to be spending a lot of time dealing with the remnants of Maroks. A lot of time dealing with this. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a long, long game. All right. And here he goes. Da, 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 da. Okay, he's out. Good. So now I finally have my door open to the tauren here, finally. Finalmente! Yes. Si se puede. Alright, so we're just periodically nuking everything, hitting everything. Good. And then Lord Garithos is going to be a bit of a pain here, but that's fine. We pump out a hell of a lot more units than they do. Let's repair all this. And luckily, with our AoEs and kind of missiles and stuff like that, we're going to be hitting everything. Yeah. So Sweet Tooth is going to be under a tremendous amount of pressure. And weirdly enough, the 13th floor elevator is really going to help defend my middle here. Alright, we're finally starting to hit the fortress here, which is awesome. Tank Dullard. Great. Unfortunately, that hurt our units considerably more than it hurt theirs. No siphon mana? No siphon mana? There it is. Attaboy. Thank you. I mean, we've got nothing else to spend money on. Okay, that's going to be a good push. This one we're going to have to keep an eye on. But I'm okay with that. I've noticed we've all been keeping our heroes in the back pocket here. Pardon me. I kind of want to send out Fat Helga into this. Fat Helga and probably Murden. That way he's going to have to decide whether or not he's going to send Fat Helga down this... I mean, Iron Tusk down this lane to defend against this push. Or this one. That's kind of the little bit of mind games that I would like to play. Everything's researching. Yeah, I mean, right now it's a game of waves, baby. I do love seeing that health just skyrocket back up. It's absolutely buck wild in my mind. Oh, there was a gold mine here. All right. Yeah, Murden, Fat Helga. Yeah, they held up. They held up, but unfortunately they held up just in time for this second wave to catch up. I'm keeping an eye on this push down here, so... There goes that tower. Gotta let him get a little closer, just a smidge closer. There we are. And boom, all of a sudden he's level 14, baby. And here comes the push. Don't mind diverting from the middle a little bit. And he also has Bovan is going to be going up this way, so all of a sudden he only has 3 heroes to defend. Because I'm also going to be throwing 2 heroes down this lane once this guy's down. That's a big push. I'll definitely give you that, but that's also... Oh, he's going all in. Okay, okay. I think we have this, though. That Totem of Might might actually be a big game changer. Alright, 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 alright. This is going to be exciting. Oh, they got a great spawn. I mean, if I hold this, I win. Which is a nice feeling. Alright, and that's not loading anything. Our buildings are holding up well. We've got just a sheer number of units coming in. We've got our support heroes here. I just want everything to focus on Bane. Okay, he got knocked off of that. Focus on Cairn. And now we can focus on Iron Tusk. There's the tier 2. And there goes Bane. Bane is down. Drop that in here. Alright, there's the next wave. A lot of damage going into there. Fat Helga's just not going down. Fat Helga's just so tanky. And here comes another push, and we know all of his heroes no longer exist here. He certainly did some damage, but I don't think it was enough. Especially if they move out by the time I start showing up again. That's fine, because essentially that just takes him out of the fight for a while. This looks like a barracks. Yep. Alright, so I think I'm pretty content with that one, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes another big old push over here. Long game. Long, long, long game, though. Yeah, oh my god. I'm sorry my commentary really wasn't as fun or as exciting as it normally is, but good lord have mercy. It was truly an adventure. And once again, everyone played really well. There were very, very few, if any, like, weak moments. This was just a tough, tough game. And there goes the barracks, ladies and gentlemen. Do I want to just send in Fat Helga? Everyone's dead. I'll send in Fat Helga. Boomstick! So hopefully Fat Helga will just be able to end all of this. Yeah, so he's doing essentially double damage right now, but unfortunately, we've got a lot of guys here that don't seem to care. And we especially have a big old thing in the back who really doesn't care. Yeah, and we just kind of, like, this was by no misplay of his own. We just kind of forced him into an unwinnable situation here. I think that early pick on the rogue barracks here was monumental for us. How much research have we done? All right, so 65. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this episode of Sergeant Neutral Plays Survival Chaos. I'm so glad I was finally able to bring you guys a win this time around, and you guys know the drill. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Sergeant Neutral, signing out.